Up until now, we have learned about everything which are very, very important. So some important topics are left from, well, Python, and I'm going to talk about them like, well, file IO. What is IO? IO means input output. Well, I give some input to computer or to machine from outside the world, and it gives some output as well to the outside world. Well, for example, let's see, I want to have an image, like I want to, well, compress an image. Well, I give that image or I upload that image and it will compress it. And I give a file, well, MS Word file, and I want to convert the type into, well, PDF. It will convert that, and well, it exceeds that and it will convert that. So this is, well, very, very important for us to know that. So file IO, let's comment out this, and well, there is a function which is called open. With this function, we just open the file and it will read it, and we will do some, well, activities on that. Let's see what happens here. For example, I want to create file here in this folder, which is, well, I want to create test.txt. Well, this is a txt file, so I want to say something. Well, this is a txt file, and I just, well, I close it and I call this function open text test.txt, and I just assign this, well, my file is my file, and now I want to print this in my file. Let's see what happens here. It shows something which is really, really great. Let's see what is here. It says that IO text wrapper, name text, well, something here, and it will show something, it will have something to us, means something is there in this, well, in this file, the txt file. Let's say that file name, read it, just read this file. What happens? I want to say something which is in this file. Well, this sentence is written in this file, and we have something here on the console. We have read this, and let's print it once again 3 times. If I print it 3 times, still it shows this one line. And why it's like that? Because we have this, well, line by line, like print once, again and again. When we finish here the line, well, it stays here, it doesn't go to the next line or to the next, well, this print. So what happens here, that's why it just keeps, well, spaces here, 2 spaces here. So how we can read, well, every time when we print this file, we have, well, call a method here. So we call it a method. My file, well, seek 0. What is this 0? Well, this 0 means index. Let's see, 2 times we have read here. Let's print it once again or show it once again here. We have seen all the 3 print we had here. So it is very, very powerful. We have learned about this. We have learned about this, well, read. Now let's see read lines. Read line. This is another method. I want to say something. For example, let's have it here – like I have told you exclamation mark. I told you. Let's print this. What happens now? Only one line of them is printed, but the other line is, well, empty. Space is here. Now let's see read lines. When we say read lines, let's see what happens. It's a list. I want to say something, and the next line I want to, well, I have told you. It's also something very, very, well, useful. We have seen it here. Now we have, well, all the things like this, but how we can close manually? How we can, well, when we have read this and we just close it, just close this thing. So what happens now? Let's see. My file dot close. This is another function. It gives the same output, but it closes now. How we can say this? Well, let's read it once again. It throws an error. Input output operation or closed file. See, on closed file. Well, it's closed once. We cannot have this once again. That's why this close method is very, very important. So these are the things which we have understood about. But there is one more thing. The mode. Well, mode is like this. What will be the mode? It will be either read, write, read and write, or append. These four things, four operations we have on this mode. Let's see one by one. Before that, we should understand one other way that we can, well, open our file, or we have the file with method with open and, well, test.txt, and the mode will be, well, let's have the mode as well. Now the mode will be like read R, and as my file, we have this as my file, and let's print the my file dot read lines. Okay, it shows something. Built-in method, read lines of this is blah blah blah. So it shows something. It will have everything. If I don't add this math mode, it automatically read this. But let's say read and write plus. The same thing it shows. How cool is that? But what if I write something here with the same mode, and I want to have here like text? The text will be like my file dot write. This is the write mode. So it should be in this file, in this test.txt file. And now I want to have this thing. Okay. This is 22. For now, it doesn't matter. Don't focus in this 22. Let's open this file. Is there anything? Well, this is the, well, write mode. Fine. Why it is like that? But before that, there was something else. It is overwritten this. It is, well, I want to say something. I want to say something like it was like this. But it is changed. Why it is like that? Because we do not have this append for now. Now, for example, let me have a clear example about this. This is very, very clean and open. Let's see this and run once again. Okay, 22. When we see this, This is the right mode. Let's have another sentence. Another sentence. Okay, let's run once again. Well, yeah, 16 is doesn't matter, but let's see it. Another sentence. Well, mode. Why it is like that? So the first sentence must be something else. Like here, we have seen here. Okay, it's because it overrides that. How we can see every sentence line by line, line by line. Let's have another thing. Append. Append mode will have this, well, very, very easily. Now let's have this in append mode. We have this. Okay, another sentence. The second sentence. Okay, we have two things. Another sentence. Let's see. The second sentence. And we can append like this, because this is the append mode. A is the append mode. So it's very, very useful. And we have already 4 modes, and I've told you that these 4 modes are very, very important. Like read, write, well, read and write, and append. These 4 modes are very important. One more thing is very, very, well, is also important at the same time as a very crucial thing. You have to understand this. That's file path. While the path, you have to understand which path you just use. Here, for example, we have this main.py file and test. And let's see, if I do like ls means list show or show all the things. We have these files, these 2 files. Okay, so it shows me the right path which I am in. And like if I write, so this is because it is the, well, Linux or Ubuntu distribution of Linux, it will show like this. So if you are in Windows, you can write dir, means directory, all the directories. So you know, in this file or in this folder, we have the 2 files. If we have, like in previous video, I've talked about the, well, packages and modules. And the packages, you just write many files, 1 file, and the modules will be in that file. So you can access from that package the module. So you have to know this file path as well.